Hello, my dear learners. Thank you for being involved in my work. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your thumbs up. So in this way, I understand that this topic is really interesting for you and we can continue to do this work together. So previously, we were talking with you about the hospital department. And today, we are moving into hospital staff. So what is hospital staff? What do you think? Staff. That's all people that work in a hospital. We can say that it is our doctors, nurses, lab technicians also, and all people that are there. So before we are going to dive into our topic, let's look at the previous one that we were looking with you last time. Yeah, I'm sharing with you my screen. I just would like to look with you at these photos, right? So if it is department, we know that surgery, yes, that the place where people, like surgeons especially, do some surgeries or operations. I'll make my video a little bigger to zoom in it because you will see me maybe better. And the next, that's pediatrician, pediatrics, sorry, pediatrics. And that people that works there, they are pediatrician, right? Then obstetrics, obstetrician. And let's look for the other kind of suffixes in this word. Radiology, the same, cardiology. We will have another suffix for the people who work there. That's gist. Cardiologist, radiologist, right? Rheumatology, rheumatologist, dermatology, dermatologist. So, what can we sum up? Let's make a rule with you. Зробимо з вами невеличке правило. If our department has suffix G, like radiology, cardiology, and so on, we will put suffix ist at the end. Radiologist, cardiologist, dermatologist. But if our department had the suffix X, like pediatrics, obstetrics, we will put the suffix ischen, pediatrician, obstetrician. What else? What else? Geriatrics. Yes, that's a department who works with elderly people. З такими вже людьми літнього віку працюють. Геріатрія в українській мові, так? And they're the same, geriatrics, so geriatrician, right? Okay, nice. So let's move into our topic. Today, we will just maybe work out a little this word, the specialist vocabulary, and work out also maybe some general English words about what do the specialists do in their life, okay? So let's continue as you look at the topic number 2, hospital staff. And I know that my screen is a little blurred, трошечки розмито виглядає. So let me please show you maybe the book that will be easier for you to see it better. Yes, so now I'll show you my book. So the topic hospital. One more time. If you talk about cardiologist, of course, we are going to connect this person, cardiologist, with the heart diseases, right? And surgeon, it can be compared with some surgery, some operations. The next, that our anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologist. Let me give you some tip how to pronounce these words. Давайте я вам допоможу, як це слово вимовити взагалі англійською мовою. Ми дуже багато бачимо тут «с» звучка. Ну і буквочку, «с», потім ще «с», потім ще одне «с». І тому здається, ну і ще в кінці, в суфіксі. І тому здається, що це вау, як важко. Але насправді тут буде в нас асиміляція, скорочення звуків. Давайте глянемо. Тобто з цих двох фактично звуків «с» і «th» ми вимовляємо лише другий «th», а не «th». А далі можна зробити таку невеличку паузу і сказати anesthesiologist. Ага, є. Anesthesiologist. Тобто, я зробила щойно помилку, бачите, всі люди помиляються, я звикла, як воно звучить, думала чомусь, що є асиміляція. Немає. Немає. Ми вимовляємо «НС», потім робимо невеличку паузу і кажемо anesthesiologist. So what does this doctor do? Anesthesiologist, that's a doctor that helps us in a surgery to relieve pain. Okay, so we know pain, painful, біль, щось болюче. Relief – полегшувати. Колись навіть мазь така була по телебаченню, relief називалася, і ми знали, що нею можна там мастити суглоби собі, там щось, що болить, тому relief – це полегшення. And preparation. Preparation for what? Of course, preparation for the surgery, підготування до хірургічного втручання. The next our doctor, that's pediatrician. Pediatrician, that's the doctor who sees, or we can see him or her for children's health, right? You know, children, of course, and health. So let's move to the next one. That's obstetrician. And we remember the word pregnancy when the woman is going to have a baby. And also labor. Labor. Саме пологе слово. Also, it has another meaning. That's like, for example, labor market, ринок праці українською мовою. Отже, це слово має в нас два важливих значення. І праця, labor, як праця, і як пологи. Okay, the next one, that's radiologist. As you know, this word X-ray, they do X-ray, they do CT scans. We were working with these two words previously. Next, lab technician. Yeah, that's the person who do some tests, results. And the next move to the general practitioner. That's a person who works in a general medicine, лікар загальної практики. Nurse also, як медсестра. We can see the nurse for maybe nursing schedules. And here I would like to tell you just a few words about the word schedule, because in British English, we have to pronounce it like schedule, but in American English, that schedule. So what does it mean? What does it mean, schedule? That's all the plans, right, that we have to do. That's our daily routine. So we can say in Ukrainian, let it be, schedules, як розклад роботи медсестер. До речі, хочу вам сказати, що щоразу ми будемо менше спілкуватися українською, більше заглиблюватися в англійську. І зроблю тут невеличку таку паузу, тому що я взагалі за те, щоб наш мозок сприймав англійською щось позитивне, щось приємне, тому знайдіть, будь ласка, для себе таке місце в своїй кімнаті, в своєму будинку, яке дійсно буде вам сприяти засвоєнню нових знань. Також можна взяти з собою щось тепленьке, пити щось таке, що вам приємне, каву, чай, тобто все, що у вас мозок буде такий, знаєте, чекати і думати, клас, зараз ми будемо вчити англійську, тому що будемо пити мій улюблений напій в моєму улюбленому місці. Тому робимо собі затишок, створюємо собі атмосферу і заглиблюємось в англійську, намагаючись українську десь так, да, вже менше, і щоб ми могли з вами переходити саме на англійську мову. Українська the best, звісно ж, але нам ще для професії потрібна англійська. Тому pharmacist, pharmacist is the person that help us to take our prescriptions away. Да? Тут ми забираємо свої рецепти. Okay, let's look and maybe work out. So now I would like to share with you the program. And let's move to our exercise 3 here. Yeah, so let's read. What do we have? A doctor who provides many kinds of care to adults and children. A doctor who provide, they're the same like give, okay? I think that you know this word very well. And also you know the word providers. For example, internet providers, that people that give you internet. So that's a doctor who provides many kinds of care. Take care, да? У нас є дуже гарне дієслово, подбати про когось. І тут так само, kinds of care, догляд за кимось, догляд за adults, that's people who are 18 plus years old, and the children. So who are they? Of course, it's our general practitioner because he or she works with everyone. Despite of the age. The next one. A doctor who renders patients unconscious or prevents them from feeling pain. Yeah, we have the new word, renders, but do not afraid of this word because it's really simple. Да? Не боїмось нових слів. I will try to give you some synonyms if not the translation. So, provide and render, that's absolutely the same. But they do not want to use one word all the time. They give you the synonym. So that's the same like a doctor who provide patients unconscious. Or, yeah, let us say in this manner. Provide. Just a second, I maybe have to find something. Yeah. Also, we can use here the word leave patients unconscious. It means that the doctor that even make patients unconscious or prevent them from feeling pain. So the new word is unconscious. So make the note, please. Conscious – це наша consciousness, це наша свідомість. Conscious – це у нас adjective, прикметничок from the word consciousness. It means that the person is awake. Людина, яка не спить, яка в стані свідомості. An показує нам протилежне. Тобто цей лікар робить пацієнта unconscious, без свідомості. Or prevent, ми знаємо, превентивні заходи, да, запобігає them from feeling pain. So that's our anesthesiologist. Good. Let's put it here. C, a medical professional who works with samples in a laboratory. Okay. Samples, they're the same like tests. Yeah. Sample більше як зразок використовується, да? Зразок в лабораторії. Okay, so that's our lab technician. Let's move to the next, a medical professional who helps a doctor and cares for patients. That help the doctor and also take care of patient, that our nurse, медсестра. And don't forget the pronouns, correct pronoun, the sound that we don't have in our language, but it's very widespread sound in English, nurse, the same, surgeon. And the last, person who fills prescriptions, gives medicine, that's our pharmacist. Okay, pharmacist. Let's check. Yeah, right. That's correct. And let's move with you to the next, our point here. We will read the sentence and choose one word from these two. So, the has prepared the X-ray. Who prepared the X-ray? we know that X-ray, that means from something from radiology. Of course, it should be radiologist. The next, the is checking on 3-year-old. The, check on, very good word combination. Check on, this means to look at and try to find out any kind of signs or symptoms of some maybe disorders or in a development, because we are talking about the child, right? So that's our pediatrician. Check on, перевірка. I tried to give you the description in English, but if you need the translation, so I told you. The next, a great treated me after my heart attack. Heart, of course, that's our cardiologist. The fourth, says the baby is doing fine. Okay, baby is doing fine. So, baby, maybe that's about just born maybe a few minutes ago, baby, right? So I think that it should be obstetrician. And the last one, Dr. Brown is a famous transplant. And we know that we are going about a transplantation, that should be doctor with a surgery skill. So that's, of course, surgeon, because nurse, they do not have the responsibilities to do some surgeries, right? It means, we know that in European countries and also in America, nurses can do some minor operations, like, for example, incisions and just removing maybe some cysts, or doing some other minor operations, but not so serious operations. So that's only surgeon. Okay, let's move to the next. And I would like you to, now to do this listening task. As you know, they speak a little fast, but I will help you to do this. So let's look. What are we going to listen to and to catch in our dialect? What is the main idea of the conversation? Спочатку хочуть від вас знати основну ідею, тобто про що це? A patient's appointment, пам'ятаємо, appointment – це коли йде запис пацієнта до якогось лікаря. A patient's missing chart – пропавша картка пацієнта, зникнувша. A patient's blood pressure, артеріальний тиск, as we know, they can be higher sometimes, and a patient's general practitioner. Коли ми бачимо, що біля пацієнта у нас буде стояти апостроф S, це буде означати, що пацієнту щось належить. Такий присвійний займенничок. Присвійний, не займенничок. Щось я не те сказала. Присвійний. Відмінок. Присвійний відмінок. Да. Наступне. What will the woman likely do next? What will the woman likely do next? Да? Тобто, як ми розуміємо, що буде жінка далі робити по цьому діалогу? Examine the patient, да, оглядати. The next, call the cardiologist's office, take the patient's blood pressure, or lead the man to the patient's room. Хочу звернути вашу увагу на take the patient blood pressure, тому що інколи ми не знаємо сказати, як виміряти артеріальний тиск. Просто словом take. Не треба брати слово вимірювати measure. Ні, вони використовують просто take. Take blood pressure. Так само вимірювати температуру. Take body temperature. Ну і lead the man to the patient's room, да, направити чоловіка, провести і так далі до його палати. Окей. Let's listen.
Dr. McNeil, could you come over here for a second?
Sure, Carol. What do you need?
I just took Miss Grayson's blood pressure. It's 150/92.
That's a bit too high.
Yes, I thought so too.
Who's her cardiologist?
Her chart says
So we can see that the main part of the dialogue was heard with us. Да? Ми вже почули. Тому вже можна сказати, що буде в першому. What is the main idea of the conversation? Okay, so what is the main idea? It should be a patient's blood pressure. Let's listen one more time.
What do you need?
I just took Miss Grayson's blood pressure. It's 150/92.
That's a bit too high.
Yes, they are talking about blood pressure of the patient. Next.
Yes, I thought so too.
Who's her cardiologist?
Her chart says it's Dr. Sarton.
He'll want to know about this.
I'll let his office know to set up an appointment.
Good idea. Thanks for consulting me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So
Dr. McNeil, could you come
what will the woman likely do next? Because of the higher blood pressure of the patient, they talking about, let's listen one more time.
Dr. Sarton?
He'll want to know about this.
Her chart says it's Dr. Sarton.
So Dr. Sutton, that's the cardiologist of this patient.
He'll want to know about this.
He'll want to know, він захоче знати about this. What this? This is higher blood pressure of the patient.
I'll let his office know to set up an appointment.
Good.
I let her office know about making or setting up the appointment. Да? Тобто будуть дзвонити в офіс того лікаря і передавати те, що потрібно цю жінку чи чоловіка, я не пам'ятаю, записати до лікаря, жінку, так, woman. So, that should be lead, take, one more time, call the cardiologist office. Yes, call the cardiologist office. Okay, let's check. Good, that's correct. And one more word with you. That's our dialogue. And now we will fill in the gaps. So let's try to check the necessary words.
Dr.
Check to catch necessary words.
McNeil, could you come over here for a second?
Sure, Carol. What do you...
One more time.
McNeil, could you come over here for a second?
Could you come over here for a second? Right? For a second, we have, let's put here, for a second. Yeah, that's a great, I think, word combination if you would like to ask somebody for help. Да? Якщо нам потрібно попросити когось про допомогу, ми будемо казати, чи не могли б ви підійти? Ось, формально ми це скажемо більш таким, да, чином формальним, я маю на увазі, ми скажемо це could you come over here. Якщо ми будемо говорити з нашим другом, колегою, з яким у нас гарні стосунки, ми можемо сказати can you come over here. Там простіший варіант використати.
Sure, Carol. What do you need?
I just took Miss Grayson's blood pressure. It's 150/92.
It's 150/92. Беремо собі в нотатки, що якщо ми говоримо з вами тиск, як його правильно читати? По-перше, ось те, що ми кажемо 150, там, наприклад, на 90, ми звикли, що ми кажемо на як on, можна цей прийменничок також використовувати, але здебільшого, я думаю, десь відсотків 75-80 у native спікерів, або ж тих, хто вчить англійську мову як другу і говорить нею як другою мовою, ми будемо чути все-таки over, тому беріть собі це. І ще одне, 150, ніхто не каже 150, да? Просто 150 розділяють цифру, щоб було простіше. 92, так само як номери телефонів, вони по цифрі одній, да, називають, як кімнати в готелі по одній цифрі, так само і тут розділяємо 150. Let's move to the next.
That's a bit too high.
That's a bit too high. So let's put a bit too high, right? That's a bit high. Next.
Yes, I thought so too.
Yes, I thought so too. Let's put here Thought. So, two. What does this word mean, thought? That's the same like think, but that's the past form. Да, минула форма. Thought, so, to. Не забуваємо міняти звучок «th» дальше на «с». Угу. Next.
Who's her cardiologist?
Угу. Who's her cardiologist, right?
Chart says it's Dr. Sarton.
He'll want to know about this.
Yeah. He'll want, як ми бачимо, він захоче про це дізнатись. He'll want to know about this.
Let his office know to set up an appointment.
Good idea. Thanks for consulting me.
Угу. І звернемо увагу ще на дуже гарні слова. Set up an appointment. We can set up, for example, alarm in our clock, in our mobile phones. Да? Ми з вами налаштовуємо будильники, ставимо будильники, як ми кажемо, і так само set up an appointment, якщо записуємо пацієнта. And a good idea, thank you for consulting me. Да? Подякували врешті-решт на завершення, точніше, про консультацію. Okay, so I hope that this lesson was interesting and useful for you. And at the end, as usual, I would like you to put sum up to this video and also share this video with your friends, with your colleagues that would like to learn English. Будь ласка, діліться цим відео своїми друзями і з колегами, які б хотіли вивчити англійську мову. Ми починаємо з вами тут з рівня А1+, і будемо рухатися далі. So, I wish you all the best. See you next time.